Overwatch has been out for 4 years. There's no doubt it certainly isn't new. But is it relevant 4 years after its release? Before we dive into the video, feel free to click that subscribe button for more gaming content. Alright, so in the 4 years since its release, Overwatch has given its player base a large sum of updates that made the game much more epic. They gave the player base something to look forward to and continue playing while keeping the game competitive and enjoyable. These updates, such as competitive role select and while you wait. These updates made Overwatch better as a whole. Some may say competitive role selection has caused the game to be broken because of the long queue that develops when searching for a competitive game with your favorite role selection. But the while you wait feature allows the player to play workshop games and even arcade games while you wait for your game, granting the player an essential time to practice before the competitive game even begins. Some of the workshop game modes are silly and unrealistic to gameplay, while some are even suited directly at one specific hero and focus on a single ability to practice. For example, a Widowmaker headshot only training map allows the player to practice Widowmaker before a match even begins. These maps are heavily underrated and, in my opinion, make the game much more suitable for long time play, as you never have to end gameplay even while you search. Another major concept of Overwatch is Overwatch League, as the league consistently receives over 50,000 viewers on each stream and has over 1 million followers on Twitch. So I think it's safe to say the game certainly is not dead. I've been playing Overwatch for almost the entire 4 years it has been out, and I've switched it from console to PC. I've liked the game enough to buy it again on a different system, and I think that shows just about how much Overwatch is playable. In the time that I've been playing, the dynamics of the game haven't changed all that much, making Overwatch a better option for those returning to it after years of not playing. The game is really focused on competitive currently, but I feel as the longer Overwatch is out and the closer Overwatch 2's release date becomes, the competitive feature will become secondary to quick play and arcade game modes. The player base has declined slightly according to Blizzard, but it hasn't changed as dramatically as you may think. The game still receives full queues and games are found relatively easily. Overwatch has certainly lost some of its players since its release in 2016, but it's definitely not too significant. With the most recent update, the Overwatch Anniversary Event 2020, the game has definitely seen a growth in new and returning players. The event brings back the old limited season skins into the current loot boxes, making the loot box experience much more enjoyable. Some of the best skins in the game are limited to the season and were only available to players during that time. Reopening these skins and adding new ones is one of the best seasonal updates so far, as the new skins are amazing and utterly priceless. The only thing Overwatch doesn't have going for itself currently is competitive placement, as it is extremely hard to get an accurate rank. After playing 5 placement matches and winning 4, I placed in silver. I was on gold leaderboards in every game and gave my team a helpful role as a tank should, leading the teams to slight victories. After placing, I have not gained a single SR. In fact, I've dropped to almost 1500 SR and on the fence to bronze. My gameplay certainly hasn't changed, but you win some and you lose some. Dropped around 80 SR after losing my first match, but only gained 30 when I would receive a win. This makes the game almost impossible to grind past a player's current given rank, and is my only issue with Overwatch. Other than the extreme task that is competitive, the game is extremely enjoyable even in 2020. With that said, the game certainly is still relevant in 2020, and definitely worth playing. So, if you haven't already checked out Overwatch, now's the time. And if it seems to be a game for you, then I recommend getting it. It is extremely fun and has new updates and characters to come. And because of that, Overwatch is definitely still relevant in 2020. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it and want to see more, check out my last video, Fortnite is overrated, here's why. Furthermore, hit that subscribe button to see more game reviews and gaming related content. Peace.